What's up guys? I just found my old flint knapping tools, and when I was a kid I used to be way into making arrowheads, and that's called flint knapping. So today in this episode I thought it'd be kind of fun to do something just a little bit different. I found a piece of 100-year-old glass that I found in a ghost town that I thought it would be cool to turn into an arrowhead. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode on flint knapping. Now the Indians primarily used deer antlers and large rocks to make their arrowheads. But modern flint knapping tools are typically made out of copper. And that's because copper is a little bit more forgiving, and it also kind of grips the rock a little bit better. Most people work the flint on their knee, and they use a little piece of rubber like this to protect their knee as they're working the material. And from here, they'll take the sharp tool and put pressure on the edges until it chips all the way across the face of the rock. The sharper the angle, the more it chips on those flat sides. And when you do sharpen the angle, it makes it harder to chip those sides. And because of that, I've always found it just a little bit easier to put the material in a bench vise and to work it from the side like this. And I'm just gently tapping the back of this thing with that larger piece of copper. Now when you're working with glass, you gotta chip these flat spots off first, because for some reason, they're really hard to chip correctly. Alright, now that I've got rid of all these flat spots, I can go ahead and straighten up these edges and finish up the arrowhead. And as I'm chipping the edges, I'm alternating the sides that I'm striking on. That way I can make it as even as possible. And the fine details are a little bit easier out here off the bench vise. And now I have a cool looking pink arrowhead that'll probably just collect dust for the next 20 years. But I still think it's cool because I took this 100-year-old piece of glass that sat in a ghost town for probably 50 years and turned it into something totally awesome. If you agree, smash like before you watch my next video and keep hitting that I believe button.